Today I'm building a tiny mansion for tiny me. I'm going to call this mansion Marmalade Manor. Before I customize anything, I'm going to build the kit just as is to see what I'm working with. I have built a lot of these in my time, but this one was the flimsiest one yet, and I did break quite a few pieces. That said, it was super fun. With the basic build done, I can now start planning out the colours. I'm going to build this slightly differently, which will allow me access to the back, so I can customize the inside at a later date. I found this photo on Pinterest that really inspired the colour. So, starting on the brick colour, I just mixed together a white and an orange. I watered it down a little bit because I wanted the paint to be able to rub off so I could still see the brick pattern underneath. I think it worked quite well. For the trim colour, I mixed together white, yellow and a little bit of orange. I also made the roof colour a little bit watery, so I could get that same effect once I wiped it away, and you could still see the tiling underneath. Ignore my completely blue fingers here. And here I'm just giving myself a little sneak peek of what it's going to look like. And with that, let's build it. So with the house built, it was time to think of accessories. And of course my brain goes to solid marble statues of myself. Is this a little self-indulgent? Yes, that's what Tiny Me's all about. I just jumped into my Tiny Me file in Nomad Sculpt and added a platform, so it looks like one of those old Roman statues. And how good do these look? For the classic marble look, I've just painted them with 1,000 layers of white paint. A really important element for me was going to be making a little gazebo. Sorry, I have hardly any footage of this, but this is the final product. I wanted the colours to be cohesive with Marmalade Manor itself, so here I'm using white, the same roof colouring, and then a nice wooden colour for the platform. I printed and painted a bunch of trees for the orange orchard. It wouldn't be a Studio Small video without a little character. So here we go, this is Orange Cat. Maybe Tiny Me was picking oranges and picked Orange Cat instead. I printed some teeny tiny crates with teeny tiny oranges, so I put them in the orchard as if they've just been picked. And the final detail I wanted to add is just a few little tiny trees out the front. And with that, it was time to move Tiny Me and my tiny pets out of the cabin and into the mansion. really happy with the way this came out, and it looked just how I had envisioned in my head. I have so many ideas of how I want to decorate the inside, but for now, I'm happy with this. Okay, so what does my tiny world need next? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.